Why does this camera make me look so pale? Am I really that white? I gotta go outside. What's going on, guys? It's Fuzzy. Welcome back to yet another Major League Baseball video. We are going to have a lot of fun today because we're going to go ahead and talk about the best player weekend nicknames in all of baseball. Yes, we will be going through every single nickname that there is, and there's going to be a surprise for you guys because I will be doing a giveaway, as you guys can see on the screen right here. It just so happens to be that we're on the Angels page right now, but I'm going to go ahead and give away a Players Weekend hat. All you guys have to do is you guys have to share this video with at least 10 people. Okay, watch until the very end, and then last but not least, comment down below which team that you want, and then also leave me your Instagram handle or your Twitter handle, because then I can actually say, you know, where do you live, so I can send you your thing. Not because it's weird or anything, but yeah, I'm trying to be nice. So if you like the Angels, here you go. That's what you're going to be getting. You can go for the black or the white one, whatever you want. One thing that I do want to ask Major League Baseball is, can we air all of the games in black and white so it looks like the 1930s or the 1940s, something like that? But we're going to go ahead and get into it. So the first team that we have to talk about is the Los Angeles Angels. So we have Justin Anderson, who is Ando. I have no idea what some of these mean. Some of them are going to be very boring, but also I'm going to need some of your guys' help. So if you're an Astros fan, if you guys know the story behind why Yordan Alvarez might be, or his name is Yordan. Very exciting, Yordan. Or if you guys speak Spanish, if you guys can translate any of these, let me know in the comment section down below. But we're going to go ahead and jump into it. So we have Justin Anderson, who is Ando. Luke Bard is Bardo. Okay, that one's very simplistic. I have no idea why. I think his name is it Jaime or is it Jamie? I don't know why it's Jan. We have Cam Bedrosian. I'm going to butcher all of these just so you guys know his name is Bedrock. I really like that. I can make it better. You guys remember that old song called Bedrock with like Lil Wayne and Nicki Minaj? That reminds me that I'm very old and that song came out a while ago. I don't even have to read the rest of them. Ty Buttrey. I didn't even know this guy existed, but his player name weekend nickname is going to be Peach and then tree emojis, because you have butt tree. If you break that down, you have the peach emoji, which stands for butt. Everyone knows that. And then finally tree. So he has the butt tree. That's honestly going to be one of my favorites. We have Cole Calhoun as Kolsky, Griff Canning as Griff. We have Taylor Cole as TC, David Fletcher's Fletch. Mike Trout nickname, I like it. It says kid, like not just kid or the kid, as in Ken Griffey Jr. That's kid. As you, I don't know if you guys ever played high school baseball, but any baseball player always likes to extend that. Let's go, kid. A couple different ones. I like Alex Bregman as A-Breg. I don't know why Michael Brantley considers himself a champ, considering I'm an Indians fan, and I can tell you, he's never been a champ before. Maybe he's thinking ahead to 2019. Pelo Buche, I don't know what that means. Garrett Cole is Chef G, because he's always cooking people up when he's on the mound. Let's see, we have Zach Greinke as Greinke. I feel like that's maybe Yordan and Greinke. I don't know if they're just boring people because they weren't asked the question at the time. Maybe they didn't get their answers in. La Pina is Yuli Gurriel. I do know that one. Lance McCullers is Perdomo. I have a feeling, I feel like I should know what Perdomo is. I have no idea. Colin McHugh, he's got a really good curveball, so he's a 12-6. Josh Reddick is a little bit weird because I'm not sure what Mr. Irrelevant is. Otherwise, he was drafted in the 17th round, so maybe it's because he was drafted so late. If you're the last pick in the NFL draft, you're considered Mr. Relevant. Maybe that's why. And then the rest of these, we have Jorge for George. Okay, so it's not George, it's Jorge for the Players Weekend. Got it.
I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about that.
Smokey for Mike Fires. That makes sense because it's Fires. Liam Hendricks' nickname is going to be Slida. I assume that's because he has a really good slider. Chris Herman is the Worm. I like this one. This one actually makes sense. Nick Martini is going to have a martini emoji. I actually know Nick Martini. Every time that he plays in Las Vegas when he's with the minor league team, I say, hey, Nick, shaken or stirred, and he always gets annoyed, so I thought that's a pretty good inside joke. Olsen's going to be Oli, Yusmero Petit. Josh Begley, I like this one because it's player to be named later, which he was involved in a trade, and he wasn't even really discussed as a big name player, so he was the player to be named later. A lot of the, like, what is this one? Joakim Soria is Pepe, maybe because he thinks he's so good, he's like Pepe Alazar from the old MLB The Show games. Blake Trinan is just like his buddy Ryan Butcher, who says book, so you actually know how to pronounce his name. It's not Trinan, then I guess it's training. So I've been wrong the entire time. So thank you, Blake, and his nickname for correcting me. Staying with the American League, we have the Blue Jays. Bo Bichette is Bo, I'm pretty sure. So it sounds like a nickname, but I'm pretty sure because he was just called up, they haven't really had time to get his actual opinion on that. Kevin Biggio is Biggie. We have Buddy for Buddy Brosiers. That makes sense. Brandon Jury is Beedra. If you guys want to go ahead and skip to your favorite team, I actually would not blame you, because for the most part, a lot of these are just either I don't know what they mean, or they're just kind of off the wall. Ken Giles, 100 miles Giles. Yeah, that makes sense because he can throw that hard. We have hashtag Pina Power Jr. because Lourdes Gurriel, his brother, is Yuli Gurriel, and his nickname is going to be Pina Power, so I get that one. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is LK. I hope that means something, because that could mean Mr. Strikeout, and I don't think that's what it means. I can pretty much guarantee it. Derek Law, I think this is pretty funny. We have the Law Dog. You guys can see the rest of the Blue Jays right here. Hopefully I'm not missing anything too crazy. We have Brock Stewart as Beef Stew, and then Jacob Wagspack as his actual name for the nickname. Sounds like one anyways. The Atlanta Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. is going to be El de la Sabina. I have no idea what that can mean. We have Ozzy Albies as Bully. Does that mean prayers? I hope that's what that means. Let's see, the Bringer of Rain. I'm actually going to really like that one for Josh Donaldson. Let's see what other ones, like MMBB for Tyler Flowers. I don't know what that means. Mike Fultonowicz, I think I said it right that time. High Voltage. Freddie Freeman is Philip. Is that his middle name? Freddie Philip Freeman. That could be the case. Luke Jackson, I really like that one. Luke Skywalker, I love that one. That actually might be my favorite so far. Nick Markakis is TTT. I don't know why that's the case. Yeah, so that's the rest of the Braves. I don't really see anything too crazy from the rest of them. Otherwise, I mean, Austin Riley is Ocho. I guess I don't know what that means, Ocho, okay? All right, guys, so what we're going to do going forward is we're just going to go ahead and list off the ones that I like a lot, because if we go through every single team and every single player, it's going to take forever to get through this video. So for the Brewers, I would say my favorite is Kes Daddy, Keston Hiura. He's been on fire so far. I really like Kes Daddy. Another one is Lorenzo Cain has 3 kids. That is absolutely money. I really like that one. For the rest of them, I mean, they all just kind of make sense. I am curious to see what this one's going to look like. Jeremy Jeffries is bread emoji and butter emoji. So I'm curious. What does that mean? Eric Thames, I believe it's phone home, because Eric Thames' initials are ET, and ET used to say phone home. So for the Cardinals, it seems very simplistic. I like the Ryan Helsley Hells Bells. He was explaining his nickname. Someone just gave it to him while he was wearing this shirt right here. Another one that I like is Jordan Hicks. Unfortunately, he is on the injured list, so we won't be able to see this, but I think it's type 1 because I think that Jordan Hicks has diabetes, so I really like that one. Miles Mikolas, I think it's because it's 528 degree miles. Does that mean miles? I think that's what that means. I hope so. The Chicago Cubs, we have El Mago returning for Javier Baez. David Boat, yet again, is describing how to say his name. It's not Bodie, it is Boat. Chris Bryant's going the old-fashioned KB. Nick Castellanos is the artist. I'm not sure why he says that. I really like some of these, like Dutch. Derek Holland, I'm not sure what Dutch can mean, but I know that's his Twitter name, so we'll hopefully I can get some more information on that. There's one for the Chicago Cubs that I just saw, and I really like that one. Dirty Craig. That's different. Craig Kimbrell has been very dirty this year, but I'll go ahead and let him live his life. Slick Nick for Nick Ahmed. Okay, the Sheriff. Andrew Chafin. I think last year we had Andrew Chafin versus Kevin Kiermaier, so that was the Sheriff versus the Outlaw, so I really like that one. Carson Kelly is Cars. Mac Attack. Sue's Bots. Yeah, there's just so many. What is this one? What is this one? Okay, so we're looking at the Dodgers right now, so I think this one has to be one of my favorites. Look at this. Christopher Negron. His name is Negron James. I really like that one. Hungjin Ryu. I'll need some translation on that one. These are all very interesting. Alex Dickerson is Grandpa. I could think of another nickname for Alex Dickerson that would be better, but I don't think that would be permitted by Major League Baseball. Anyways, Longo's back, Panda's back, Shark is back. These are all things that we have seen in the past. I like Yaz for Mike Yastrzemski. That's actually pretty crazy because his grandfather, Carl Yastrzemski, was known as the Yaz. This is my favorite of all time. I don't care what you guys say. I mean, you can have your opinion, but my favorite is the Shane Bieber, not Justin, because he's probably gotten a million times, yo, Shane, are you related to Justin Bieber? No, he's not. No, he's not. Another player's cheers up to Carlos Carrasco. I think he has a really awesome nickname as Cookie, so he's just going to have a cookie on his back. We have Waldo, Mr. Smiles. I love that one. So you have a smiley face, and then it's going to be another smiley face, or it's going to say smiley face, Mr. Smile, and then a smiley face emoji for Francisco Lindor. Jason Kipnis is Dirtbag. I wonder if his first name is going to be Daddy Dirtbag. We've all played MLB The Show. Our nicknames are always Daddy Dirtbag. I like that one. The Mariners, we have A squared for Austin Adams. We have B squared for Brandon Brennan. CJ for Keon Broxton. I have no idea what that can mean. D Gordon, he's also known as Flash Gordon. He has the lightning bolt emoji. A lot of these can get very clever. There's just some of them it doesn't really make sense to me. Kyle Seager is Seager. Is he in the minors or something? Did he just go the boring approach? I hope not. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to speak to Mr. Kyle Seager. That's boring. Daniel Vogelback is known as the Babe. I'm not sure who allowed him to have that nickname. I did not approve that. I'm sure a lot of you guys did not approve that. There's only one Babe. He kind of looks like him though because he's big and thick. We'll let him have his moment, okay? The Marlins, we have Sandman for Sandy Alcantara. You guys can see the rest of them. Were there any cool ones? Garrett Cooper is Koopaloop. Okay, that one's interesting. We all know that Curtis Granderson is the Granny Man. Tehran Guerrero is El Debaki. Really? Pete Alonso is the Polar Bear. We've known that since the Home Run Derby. Aaron Altair is Aaron. If you don't know where that's from, you might be living under a rock. But if you don't and you need a reminder, here it is.
Aaron, where are you? Where is Aaron?
The Todd Father, one of my favorites. That is for Todd Frazier. The rest of the Mets, I do like Jeff McNeil because I've always thought that he looked like a squirrel. And funny enough, he's known as the Flying Squirrel. He's actually a really good baseball player, so I'm down for that one. Where is Michael Conforto? What's his name? I'm actually curious. Michael Conforto is Forto. Kind of self-explanatory. I'm getting so sweaty, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video and you're down for that giveaway because man, oh man, the Nationals, we're going to see if we can get even sweatier. So Sean Doolittle, he loves Star Wars, so he's going to go with Obi-Sean, like Obi-Wan. I like that one. That's one of my favorites because I'm a big Star Wars guy. Chris Davis, we all know that he is Crush Davis. A couple different ones. David Hess Train. What does that mean? How many more teams do we have left? Dear, oh my gosh, this was not a good idea. Okay, all right. So if you guys want to go ahead and look at the rest of these, so we got to the Orioles, so we have the Padres. I will go ahead and link this in the description down below if you guys want to see the rest of this because I feel like there's so many. And also Chris Paddock as the Sheriff. I feel like we've already got that, but he wears the cowboy hat. He goes crazy. Where's the Chicago White Sox? So I'm going to go ahead and go to the White Sox. Also the Rangers, I do like Joey Gallo as Pico de Gallo, also known as Pico de Gallo. The Rays, where's the White Sox? I really like this one. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. So we have the White Sox. Where is that? Marshall. Something Marshall. Forgetting Sarah. If you guys have never seen the movie Forgetting Sarah Marshall, make sure you guys go do that because it is so much fun. But yeah, the Twins, I'm sure that they have a lot of cool guys. You can see the rest of the Twins right here. If we go to the Tigers, is there any funny ones? We have Hardy Boy, the Rook, Jordy Mercer. Is he a rookie? I don't think that he is, but you know he's the Rook, so we'll see how that goes. There's another Dutch, so we've seen the Dutch a couple different times. The Plumber, Michael Fulmer. I forgot that he was on the Tigers. Where did Michael Fulmer go? I thought that he was supposed to be like the next big thing. Billy Hamilton, he's known as the Bone. Then a couple of these Duffman. Yeah, so if you guys want to see the rest of these, go ahead and go into the comment section down below. Mr. Yonder Alonso, I'm not sure why he calls himself that. Maybe he's from Miami because he's sure not hitting 305. Chuck Nasty, one of the greatest nicknames in the history of baseball. Love that right there. What is Arenado? He is Nato. What about some other guys? So Red Sox. So one thing I need to change is Michael Chavis is the Chief. I feel like he needs to change that to the Ice Horse, and I think all of you guys need to go tweet at him to change it to the Ice Horse. Flacco, JD Martinez, I'm pretty sure that means skinny. You guys can see the rest of them right there for the Red Sox. The Reds, oh man, what's Bauer? Trevor Bauer is going to be J.O. Chart. Oh, because he's really into the chart. I really feel like, I don't know. I have no idea what that could stand for. But yeah, guys, that is going to do it for me today. There's the Rays. If you guys want to go ahead and go through that, if you are a Rays fan, as well as the Rangers, we looked at that. We have the Pirates. There's just so many things that we could look at, and I don't want to keep you guys here forever. So what's Harper's? I'm actually curious. Harper is Harp. Pretty self-explanatory. That's very boring. Let me know in the comment section down below which ones you like the most. I think that Not Justin was really good. Forgetting Sarah Marshall was really good. There was another one. I can't really remember what it was. You guys can just go back and watch it. But if you guys want to partake in that giveaway, make sure you guys follow all the instructions in the description down below. But if you guys want to keep it real simple, just comment down below your favorite player weekend jersey, and then leave your Instagram handle, and then also your favorite team. Yeah, your favorite team. So, yeah, that's going to do it. I'm going to go drink some water. What a crazy video. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.